Benin City residents have started groaning over the increasing spate of traffic violation in the city by motorists, which has resulted in loss of life and damage to property. Against this backdrop, our news crew drove around the town today to monitor the situation. Some of the traffic points visited were Third Junction, Sakoban Junction, New Benin, among others. During our inspection tour, it was observed that there were traffic officers in some of the traffic points, while others were deserted, leaving motorists to maneuver their way. Our camera lens captured how some dissident motorists were disobeying traffic rules. Speaking against this backdrop, a cross-section of Benin City residents who spoke to our news crew decried the situation. They expressed deep concern over the state, noting that the high rate of violation has been worrisome and constitutes danger to other road users.
In our opinion, government should employ more people so that they get more workers. So that see the way now, use our person and you are building life. So nobody here now, see everything here now. Nobody, no worker. And they say they get the human traffic. But I don't see anybody here. So what is that? People have many employment so that people get after they close one to each other, they close like 1 o'clock or maybe about 3 hours so that you get money so that anything traffic maybe accident or that thing, you know, they are occur.
For me, because of on this road alone, the tax on this road is more than any other road, and perhaps even if the what would I call them, the Obaseki police and what they call them, even if they stand there now, they will collect money from those bus drivers, they will pass. So when coming back again, those drivers cannot wait for them or wait for the light to repeat the right time, so they must pass. Due to they want to meet up their target on a daily basis. For government to stop it, at least if you look at Lagos now, some of the streets on Lagos there is start camera, which if you beat traffic light, they must hold you at anywhere again. But if they must put traffic light camera here so that once you beat it, you will pay the consequence of the light which you beat.
The respondents admonished motorists and other road users to adhere to traffic rules, just as they advised government to take necessary measures to address the situation.
By the time a jargon said indiscipline is our problem in Nigeria, we thought it was just being drama. As a matter of fact, the way people cross this traffic light, it's indiscipline. They don't want to keep to the law. The fault is not from the government. It's from individuals. That thing has been meant, and it has been said when you see red light, you stay. When it gives you drink, you have the green, you have to go ahead. But they don't comply to it. The government, you are one of the government, I'm the government. The government is not one single person that can come here to be saying, I want to do this or that. They've already put this light in place, and it is our own duty as an individual to obey it. That when you see the red stop, when you see the green light, you pass. I don't think there's any other thing one can do about that.
Reacting to the developments, the Public Relations Officer of Edo State Traffic Management Agency, Andrew Osose, explained measures taken by the agency to tackle the main acts of traffic violation in the state.
We are actually here to make sure we mitigate the violation and also ensure free flow of traffic, for commuters and pedestrians. It has never been easy, and we as ESMA we are doing our possible best to make sure whoever goes out of his home or his workplace gets to his or her destination, without much stress on the road. So talking about traffic violation becoming alarming, there were some measures taken by the state government recently because of the hardship people were facing, and some of those traffic measures were lowered when it comes to enforcement, because some people were struggling with even what to eat, and things like that. But after some time, we gave a room for people to adjust to the current situation. And then when we discovered that the city was becoming hijacked, if you get to Ring Road now, you see that before now, like, people were hawking on the road, you see mannequins, you see sellers, they were all there just because of the fact that enforcement was lowered a bit to allow people adjust. So, but ESMA is back to bring sanity to the roads in Edo State. And if you have been following us, you will see that we have been doing a lot recently to restore sanity to our roads.
He enjoined the motorists and other road users to always adhere strictly to traffic rules.
There is a law establishing ESMA in Edo State, and that law also contains penalties for traffic law violators. So it depends on the degree of offense committed by the motorist, and there's something called fine ticket in ESMA. The laws, the codes, and the charges are there. So, for instance, let me just give you an instance. When somebody sees a red light and still decide to drive, and continue driving, ordinarily red says stop, but that person continues to drive, it is an offense. In layman terms, you say the person beat lights, or some will say they flunked the traffic red light. So when that one has its own code in the fine ticket, and there is an amount attached to it that the person is expected to pay. So what happens when somebody breaks the traffic law? The enforcement officers will flank the vehicle down. That is a distance away from where the offense was committed. And mind you, ESMA will not apprehend any vehicle or stop anybody unjustly. Before a vehicle is flanked down and has to go to ESMA base, which is like the ESMA office, there is already an existing evidence of that traffic offense committed. So just in case the person is arguing that no, I did not commit such an offense, you play the record. It's audio-visual. The person will see the vehicle, see the red light, see whatever offense he or she has committed. It might be obstruction, it might be illegal parking. The list is a bit long. So that person is taken to the ESMA base, and then you have options. And after due process is taken, the person is required to pay the necessary charge.
Esosa Omorobe reporting for VOS TV News.